My name's Louis Vega, general contractor, solar installer. You probably ask yourself this question: I would like to get into solar, but I don't know how and where to go. Well, there's a lot of different places. Colorado has a nice teaching program. There's other programs out there, but we're talking about you generating some funds and being a salesperson in solar. One thing I've learned talking to solar salespeople is most of them do not know how much the product costs. And that is one thing I want to teach you. If you know what the product costs, how much does it cost to install, and also, charge way less than what the competitors are charging, you have an upper hand on that. The way it works is this: you'll go through our videos and you'll educate yourself a little bit more on the prices and what we install it for. And that way you don't have to worry about anything besides just making that sale. If anything, you'll learn how solar works, what it really costs, and if you really want to get into it. So what I'm going to be teaching is basically all the panels that are out there, what the cost is, the inverters, if you want to go through the inverter or we go through the optimizer. The terminology that salespeople pretty much know, or they should know, but the most important is prices. Looking at some of these magazines and talking about all the work that is out there, California is really number one in more installations, and the reason for that is we pay more electricity bill than anybody else. We have a tier system that other states that do not have, so we are prime, especially in Southern California. There's a lot of teaching programs that are starting to come up because it's really a number one job placement at this point. But salespeople is what we really need. Why? Not so much just to get the jobs out there, but also to educate the homeowners that it really should cost a lot less than what it's going for. I remember when I started getting into this, per watt, it was a lot higher than what it is now. Now we're coming down, but not at a faster rate. People still talk about that we need to get the product down, but nobody talks about labor. And that's pretty much where the cost of solar being so high is the labor. You're probably saying to yourself, well, those installers have to get paid. Well, they do, but even them, they're not getting paid at the rate that they should be because they're doing most of the work. So like I said, we're going to break down everything. So when you go to a customer, you'll know exactly what to say, and you could beat anybody out there, and you'll know per watt, what you could charge and how the system's going to go up and everything. No surprises at all. So if you have a couple of people that you want to get together and have a class, besides the videos that you're seeing on there, just give me a call or email, and we'll sit down as a group and start educating yourself so you can be a salesperson. Referrals out there, they got all kinds of referrals, $250, $500, $1,000, a trip to Hawaii, just different things. But all that money is coming out of the homeowner. He's paying for that, And all these stories that you hear, solar, zero down and all that, you'll understand that there is no such thing as zero down. Otherwise, I'd be in line. Everybody'd be in line for zero down. You're going to pay for it one way or the other. Lease options is not the way to go. I've gone to these conferences where they talk about how to generate more business and what can they do to get more solar out to the homeowner. A lot of stuff is not being talked about. Labor. Labor is the highest. It's almost up 50% of that cost. We need to bring that price down. They could say what they want, but the numbers are numbers, and they can't hide from that. If I talk to another salesperson, the first question I ask is, do you know how much panels go for? Do you know how much the inverter goes for? And that's about 80% of that cost right there. So if they don't know that, then I pretty much know that that salesperson is just, looking for a deal and the commission, a really high commission that they get. So we're not after that. We're after educating the homeowner, educating you, and making a decent sale for a decent price, so we can get more solar systems up on those homes. Okay, so just email us and we'll get in contact with you.